Who are you to create? Who are you to sing, to dance, to write, to knit, to craft, to do whatever it is you do? Who are you to bring your passion and desire into the world? Who are you to call yourself a writer, a dancer, a singer, a weaver, a photographer? Who are you to think you can create? Do any of these questions sound familiar? Do any of them land? Do you feel them in your body or your emotions? Do they conjure up memories or a taste in your mouth that isn't very pleasant? Just take a moment and take a breath. Hello, imposter. What I want to say to you is, who are you not to create? What lets you off the hook from bringing passion and desire into manifest form and sharing it with the world? Dancer Martha Graham said to a young colleague who was struggling with this very thing, she said, "There is a vitality, a life force, an energy, a quickening that is translated through you into action. And because there is only one of you in all of time, this expression is unique." She goes on, and I'll give you the whole quote in text form. But what I want to bring to this conversation is, if Martha Graham is correct, and I think Martha Graham is correct, this expression is unique because there is only one of you in all of time. So therefore, how can you be an imposter? There's no one even to compare yourself to. Your art and your creativity is your art and your creativity. Sure, we learn from other creatives. We learn by looking at paintings, by studying, by reading, by listening, by doing all the things to refill the creative well. But when it comes down to it, the thing that comes through us when we step into that creative river is never going to be exactly like anything else. So, how can we be imposters? We can't. So take that sense of yourself as not enough, as an imposter, as who am I? And let's take the first step to kicking that out, to saying, thank you. I know you've been trying to protect me all these years from getting hurt. But right now, I want to have a discussion with you. And in that discussion, what I want to say is, I create. I'm not an imposter. I want to create. And this week, I'm going to create. I don't need your protection anymore. Take a breath into that. Now, just because I've said it, and just because you've thought it, doesn't mean that sense of being an imposter or that question of who am I is going to go away. But that's all right. This is, again, about process. And this is just one step. One little step to changing our relationship to our creativity and to our sense of not being enough, and shifting that sense into saying, you know what? I can. So this week, when you notice perfectionist tendencies coming up, take a pause and a breath and ask yourself, can I step into that river again? And then create.